and some people became poor. COVID is a spirit. It came to alleviate poverty. It came to enrich people. No matter what document they will bring, transportation of food, not the food itself, will have a cost. The handlers of the food will have a cost. And all this was because of COVID. I promise you, there's another one that is going to come. It will not be COVID. But we'll have a similar need. And we'll spend more than this. So Ghanaians, if you benefited from the COVID, clap your hands. If you lost in the COVID, bow down your head. And if you chop COVID money, nothing will happen to you. Because if there's anything that was going to happen, you could have got COVID. We are chopping COVID money. Coco, can you sit and enjoy yourself?
Oh, first for me, what do I have to say? Me, I'm here.
After COVID, we are here.
Yeah.
Those of us who travel, you know how funny it is. When you are going, you do the test. When you get to the country, you do the test. When you are coming back, so you do 4 times and all the money. Charlie, don't think about this. Think about what is going on right now in the life of people. And let me say a big thank you to Reverend Dr. Ebenezer Markway. He extends his work.
Oh, yeah.
He loved the Father.
It was exciting.
Thank all of you so much, Jerome, George. We say thank you to all the cameras.
Everybody.
The sound, light, all the team, the makeup people.
Righty.
I mean, all of you did so well.
Absolutely.
And you are going to rest again because actually it is not a regular thing that happens.
Yeah.
Another 1 year will come with all the wahalas.
I know.
And those of you who sponsored that, especially unique
floral,
who did give us the set. It's not easy getting people to sponsor Father's Day.
Yeah, Afrique yogurt. There's also there are a few. Yes.
I mean,
parodies.
all of you who just had the yogurt, I didn't
Afrique yogurt.
Yeah, I hear it was nice.
Yeah, I have some half in the fridge. When we finish, we'll pass by then.
Okay, so there's half.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, MD, for your support. Thank you all very much. It's solid, and we'll continue doing it. I think we're going to restructure a lot of things. People are complaining that we are becoming bad. Why do we only come and honor men and we don't do women? So,
why?
Yeah,
we don't do women.
About Mother's Day, we don't come here to honor anybody. We do Father of the Year. You know, we started it, but we collapsed it.
But these women too, what do they want again? Charlie means some things. We get Mother's Day you've taken, small Father's Day they have done too. What is this? See, we will not do anything. No, I don't support it. What is this?
They want to cut cake now. What's your problem now?
You see everything that women, everything then they want.
What will give it to them? The world is there.
They should come and take it.
See how Cosby is suffering.
I know.
1975.
Something you did. Don't let the West hear you today with what you have.
Did I speak away?
You spoke away. You spoke away. 1970 something.
75.
Hey, but women to us some way.
That somebody has really brought. Cosby was released. And the whole community was excited that finally the guy has been brought out.
Somebody wants to get.
How old is he now? Is it 74?
Oh, it's bad. It's bad. Anyways, today we're discussing how to communicate with children in marriage. So if you are married to someone, how to communicate with the children is what we want to focus on. I think it's very, very important.
So we're doing communication with children in marriage.
In marriage, absolutely.
So we are going to focus, I don't want to feel a trending issue, we are going to focus on the marriage, whether you are a first wife, a second wife, and there are children in it.
Okay, all right.
So it's different from where you have children and you are not married.
Okay.
That's another way of communicating.
Okay.
We'll tweet later.
Okay.
Because being a wife, your communication is different from being a baby mama.
Okay.
Do you understand?
All right.
Most of the girls in town who are talking, most of them are baby mamas.
Okay.
But when they become wife, their voice will change. Because being a wife, you need a different voice to communicate with children because of who their father is.
I see.
So it's painful. And once the law says Cosby must go back, he will go back. And this is for all of us who are in the public space.
Yeah.
Because these issues can take a retrospective effect. I hear legal rape cases assault, marital distance as 20 years and more.
Yeah.
Expanded life.
And there's a thin line between what consensual
is
and what
so I love lawyer Brown that says that now before you have sexual intercourse with a lady, let them fill the form, both of you.
It's true.
And then when they finish and there's anything, but you can sign and still the voice of the woman will be louder than you. I feel sad for him.
Even the public court of public opinion can judge you and prosecute you.
It's very painful, and that is why I believe that we should all be careful. But what I've learned is that how careful can you be to be careful?
I know.
Because me, I always thought I'd be very careful. Yes, it's true. So far, I've not gotten a scandal yet, and I am expecting it to come. That is why if I see any woman who wants to scandalize me, I send delegation with a gift to go and plead on my behalf, because you don't know what can happen. You understand what I'm saying? And in the event where now everybody's recording somebody, you talk to them before they finish, they have your recording. I feel sad for Cosby, and it's painful. And I think on that, the public space, these are social media space. We should be very careful. He was released and everyone was happy. Then he's going back again. At this age, what is he going to do in jail? In 1975. So how many of you were born?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't.
Yes, but who was not being born?
No, I wasn't, clearly.
Who were struggling to survive within the hunger time?
No, I wasn't.
Who were in this?
I'm not too sure my father even spotted my mother anywhere in this world.
Okay. The spirit has no way. Charlie, I read the story and I feel sad. I want to caution all of us. Those of us in the public space, the musicians, the actors, the presenters, people, some can also say a lie and you'll be jailed for the rest of
I'm telling you.
So be careful.
I'm telling you. Anyways, is there any other thing before?
The wristwatch. Why are you worried?
When I saw it, I had to beat.
Why?
Yeah, where have I also passed in this life?
How many children does he have?
I don't know.
Okay, so
two. I think two.
If you have 7 children like me, can you buy that number of watches for them?
Charlie, the watch is 3 million Ghana cedis.
Unfortunately for us, how will you know it's 3 million if they don't tell you?
Oh no, but we can see the kinds of watches.
No, but if you are not a watch person like me?
Oh right.
It's just like perfume.
Okay.
That you smell it and you go like, wow, you know this one is 5,000, and you mention the name.
Okay.
And the other people that they don't care. I mean, like this sunblock I wear. The people that think that is 11 cedis.
How much is it?
Somebody saw me and said, hey, especially me who you know, me can't say fata me. Na come to you, na can no get better. And I say how much? I say, oh, that guy this is. Me need the car do 11 cedis.
So how much is it? You won't say. I know, right? But me, if I buy spectacles, kata, 20.
What?
But what do you want? You want me to wear one spectacles how much?
20.
Of course, it's shades, man. It's shades.
So when I buy you something that is will you go and sell it?
No, I will say I wear.
You have the capacity to wear.
Of course, I wear. I'm saying that
$1,000 sunblock.
At this time.
You don't like it?
No, I won't.
A gift.
No, I wear it. It's a gift, so with the gifts, I no, with I wear it.
The price, then they go like, wow. You understand? So somebody bought me a sunblock, and I didn't know the price. It got broken. I went to check, and it was $600, and the handle just got broken. Is it Katia? Yes. Yeah, that's the name. Yeah.
So how much is on your face?
Well, my face is valueless.
I know, right?
Hey!
Charlie! Shades. Master, shades. If you are buying shades, buy 15, 20 cities.
5 cities.
No, we did that 5 cities. There's no 5 cities.
You have upgraded.
Yeah, no, I have not bought. I said quarter there, 20 cities.
20.
My Lord, what is this? What pressure is this in this life? Please buy your 20 Ghana cities and wear and let's go. Don't mind counselor and they are putting pressure on us.
What I'm wearing cannot be compared to 20 Ghana.
Yes, I get it. I'm saying.
It's the way I'm seeing things, the lights and everything. Because who is having direct contact with the light?
Yes, of course. It's quite, yeah.
And what I'm wearing is medically approved.
My producer is saying her lens is 900 cities.
Lens. That's for reading. But she doesn't even use it for
Oh, okay. No. I mean, I'm talking about shades.
No,
I mean,
it's not,
sunblocks.
About sunblock.
Yeah, something.
Is 900 cedis.
Yes, fine. With that one, I know.
Eye problem.
Yeah.
Blind person will try to make you see. So if you pay 900, so
yeah, that's it.
And you don't even use it for sexual attack or producer. When it's time for sex, you take it out. So it's actually not useful.
Let's go to communication in marriage, as far as kids are concerned.
As we are talking communication in marriage.
Okay.
I wanted to do this because I did it with you.
Okay.
So it goes back on the record. You
Okay.
remember that Joyce Blessing? And you read the communication.
Yes, the communication. Yes.
Then when we left you on Thursday, the husband came back and made it clear to us that that particular thing was a lie. That whatever was released was not
from his outfit.
Was not intended for him. Like the report.
Oh.
You didn't know? So we sat here and we said, if Joyce Blessing's management says this was given to Dave Joy, and I kept repeating, if their letter is true that it went to Dave Joy, then Dave Joy is the one who released the video. Then Dave Joy came back and said, no, it didn't come from his outfit, and the video
was not meant for him.
Was not meant for him, but was rather meant for one said Kwame, that he, Dave Joy, is aware of this video, and the video was an old video. That then, Joyce was the wife with the rings on the fingers. Number two, as they speak, they are in court now. They have not divorced, so Joyce is still his wife.
Okay, that's.
And he has granted a lot of communication to different radio stations just to eliminate himself from that video. But my question is, if there was a video of that nature, that Dave Joy was aware some years ago, or whatever time they were in marriage, that the wife has gone through that angle to send a video to one said Kwame, and he, Dave Joy, was part of reconciliation or settling what, and continue to live with the wife. How did he, Dave Joy, saw the video? Did Dave Joy see this video on Joyce's phone? Husband and wife, Goku. And you chance on a video like this on your wife's phone, or your wife sent it to the guy and the guy forwarded it to you? Or how did Dave Joy came across this video that we just played, and they settled it between the two of them, and after settling it, what happened to the video? Was it deleted? Was it kept? Did they invite the Kwame? Was there a conflict resolution among them while Joyce was still a wife? And what was the conclusion? Did they end up deleting the video?
Is Dave Joy a Kwame?
He's not a Kwame. He says he's a Kwame. But he's aware of the Kwame. So the Kwame, one way or the other, per his language, has walked into his marriage, and they have settled it because they continue married. And in such dispute, they ask of the video, and then what they do is simple. Either you delete it, or we don't keep it again. So was the video deleted? Was it left for the guy to go with it? And was Dave Joy having some of the video? And did he delete it?
Because we just need to find who put it out there, right?
And I still want to challenge Dave Joy that the way he came to speak, I suspect that maybe somebody has taken his phone and posted this video.
Because you don't want to say that he's the one.
Because Agrada was the one who released the video.
Huh?
The video was released by Agrada.
That particular video was released by Agrada.
It's Agrada who brought it out.
No, then she has to be picked up by now.
But then when they went to Agrada, says that he also picked it from social media.
So when she gets to the court, then she tells the court where she saw it.
Trouble.
To who?
Because based on some investigative journalism, there is a communication between Agrada and some camp of the Joyce Blessing.
Yeah, so we'll unearth all of these things because it's not fair to put somebody's private video out. What are you for, clout? I think this must stop.
Well,
it has to stop somewhere.
But I think that everybody is insulting, everybody is saying their mind. Let me not use the word insult. That why did the Joy come to respond to the video? And I think I side with those people. Why did he come to say it's not him? For what? No, why did he come? They say it's you. It's not me. Then when he finished talking, he said, we will meet in court. For what?
I see. Interesting.
And they are children.
Yeah, they are.
So Dave Joy, when he was speaking, he said he has children with Joyce. They are married before him. Because of the children, he's very careful in what he does. That if Joyce knew this is what he was going to do, he would have just called him. That's what he said in the video.
Called him to do what?
I don't know. Said I can be missing a baby a friend.
Okay.
He says that.
I get it. Like to call what on what exactly?
No, if you are going to tell people that this video was meant for me, call me and let's agree that the video was meant for me. Is that what he meant?
Okay. You are now asking that question because we cannot tell. Jeez, it's so murky. But this social media business.
In 1975, somebody has been brought back to come and serve a jail sentence. Then do yefi. You forgotten. This girl lessons. Do yefi. Say it again.
Yeah.
Remember?
I do.
And don't say what you said the last time.
I won't.
Because the last time what you said
I won't.
was a word.
No, I said I won't.
It's a normal word that we all know.
I won't say it. You have said it. So I apologize to them. I apologize to the viewer. I apologize to the viewer.
So let me be careful with that. And I know Dave Joy now is pulling Loyampa into the system and all the things. I don't like the way they
what exactly is that?
He said Loyampa wants to say that he's chasing women. So Loyampa should retract and apologize because he doesn't humanize them.
People like these court business in this country. It's not tiring.
It's very tiring.
Jeez.
Very
like
tiring.
I'll meet you in court. I'll see you in court.
I'll meet you in court. I'll see you. It's because we are not using the traditional process. But I'll meet you in the and I know where's the fear Schwarzenegger so far?
I don't know.
I mean, I know the other people should hold him. I don't know how.
It's not the entire ever people. Don't say Nogokpo is not connected to the entire ever people. So don't say.
Why are you reacting?
What is this? I don't say the ever people. Nogokpo should deal with whatever.
And Nogokpo is.
It's a town.
It's a fancy town. Why are you not proud of Nogokpo?
I'm not saying I'm not proud.
Which of the shrine have you seen on social media in the Eweland?
Which of the shrines?
Yes.
I don't know. There are a lot of them put
there.
There's
none on the internet.
The most popular is just the Nogokpo because a lot of people just react. I'll go to Nogokpo. I'll go to Nogokpo.
Because it's the popular shrine that has no power. What are you talking about?
They'll come for you. I'm not there. They'll come for you.
I was having an interview with an Ewe. And that's why I tell you, if you are fighting a gun with Juju, yes, you can get him. But not an Ewe. Ewes don't do public fight. How many Ewes have you seen in this country pouring libation? They only enter into their room and they have a small broomstick. Ewa. Me and Paul. Then you are sitting in your place.
It's a lie. That's in movies.
Come again.
That's in movies. Yes,
so we are far from reality.
Yes.
This is not movie. You are exchanging words where you are breaking eggs. You see Ewa standing, who talk. You just enter his room. And when they go inside, they just carry a broomstick in your image. And when they start breaking, you are sitting. What? And if it's a gun, it's trouble. Why? I think you're talking about Why?
Hey, let's do the communication in marriage now and leave everything alone. Okay. They'll come after you. I can assure you, they'll come after you.
I mean, one of the things that decided right now is to pregnant an Ewe. If the Ewe scam, there's one in my house. So, and that's how the shrine works.
I know, right?
When they throw the thing and there's one person that they won't.
Okay.
I like the Ewe. It's not like the shouting one. When they throw the Sanakan, they come there.
Go ahead. Let's do this.
So we are dealing with communication. And regularly, we've all established the fact. What is marriage? If people will say what is marriage is a contractual agreement between a male and a female, which is based on the legality of where the people belong.
Okay.
So it's where a male and a female have taken a decision to be in relationship that is cemented through traditional means, through Muhammadan means, or through the legal means. So we have the civil marriage, we have the Muhammadan marriage, and we have what we call the traditional or the customary marriage. Any of these three marriages is accepted in this country, so that makes you a wife. So when you have a child with a man, you are not a wife, you are a baby mama.
Okay.
All right, so we are dealing with people who are married. And being a wife, traditionally, you can be a second wife, you can be a third wife. There's nothing demonic about being a second wife. Most of you who are struggling in this country and making noise on social media without a husband, you are destined to be a second husband, a second wife to some prominent people in this country, people like Okulumo. I mean, you need to be their second wife, and you are sitting down there wasting your energy, wasting your eggs. Please move forward. Don't wait till you are 59 before you come and look for the opportunity to be a second wife to Okulumo. You can imagine how married an old woman is. So you can be a wife, whether a second wife, a third wife, a fourth wife. There's nothing wrong with it. Now we are discussing communication between children in marriage. It's not the same like communication between children or between marriage without children. When you are married and you don't have kids, your communication between you and your husband is sweet, is solid, is understanding. The environment supports your communication. Everything you say, your husband listens. And everything you say, your wife says yes. Most wives are very, very, very respectful when they don't have a child.
Okay.
Per my research, majority of the women, when they have children, they become more disrespectful to the father because the process of childbirth builds some level of confidence in them that a woman who has not delivered has a level of boldness. When they go through delivery and come, if they go through CS, their level of boldness is below 60 degrees or 60%. When they do FVD, self-vagina delivery, my brother, their confidence is more than Eve in the Garden of Eden.
Is it after she took the apple or before?
Before Eve took the apple, her confidence was 100. When she took the apple, then she became 120. And when God came to punish them, she had 160. Because when God says don't touch, because when they tell you don't touch, every time you are walking, you have that level not to touch. For you to touch, you need a conviction to touch. So when Eve took the fruit, she has been convicted 100% that what can come. Can come. And when she took it, she was expectant. So when God came and was blasting, she was not in any other mood than to say, we have done it. It's Adam who was in the garden and was just dilly-dallying with you after we have eaten. Even when you came, haven't we covered ourselves before you came to come and do something for us? Didn't you use leaf to cover ourselves? Is this Adam who is worrying himself? You had the other way, he didn't tell you what happened. Yes, we've eaten it. What can you do to us? Then that time was 120. Then when God was about to sack, they said, this girl, when I see the way if your face is, if I don't block the gate of life and death with sword, what? He said with sword, one, and plus angels, you will go there. And that was when the woman had 160 courage. So I don't like women empowerment, because women are too powerful to be empowered. People don't understand me. Kwaku, women they have the 99 laws of governance in this world. That is why when you make them president, the country will not go for it. They will do too much correction. Any company that has a woman as a leader, they don't move fast, but they move. When you are a boss in an office, fellow guy can walk to you, lobby and ask for permission to go and do something. It's accepted. When a woman is in office, both male and female have challenges in going to them. Because you are proving to your fellow woman you can be where I am. You to work out. And their fellow man, you see what? No, not in my generation. So when women are in leadership, they are 160% power is shown. And I love it. If you are able to work under them, you can be able to manage everything. So when a woman becomes a wife, her communication antennas are lifted. So stop complaining. When we were not married, you were too submissive, you were too respectful. I don't know what has just come over you right after this marriage. Even the first year, whatever I say, you listen. After this child came, I become like a toddler in this house. Nothing worse in this house. Yeah. When the communication starts, before marriage, during marriage, before birth, after birth. Watch it. Because now, most of the communication centers around the child.
Yes, everything.
And that is the error I want women to learn, that we don't communicate in that way.
2 minutes
like
more.
Men.
Okay, 2 minutes more.
There are men too who, when children come,
okay,
they communicate to their children. Oh, yes, yes. They don't talk to their wives. And they talk to the child for the mother to hear. And I'm saying that is the wrong way of communicating. That is why when the child is no more between the two of you, you can't live together. The communication has become, anything your wife comes to tell you is because of the children.
True.
So anytime the two of you are talking, if it's not about school fees, if it's not about diaper, if it's not about the character, if it's not about behavior, if it's not about the way they have done something in the house, then it is not about you. But you became a wife to a man called a husband. Then you have a child. So the child became a third thing. However, some of you brought in the child. Then out of the child, you were given opportunity to become wives. So you, to your communication, regularly will always be with the child. And some children like that get more painful because they are the reason for the marriage. When you meet a child who is the reason for the parents' marriage, you will suffer with them in marriage. That's another topic altogether. The person you can marry. Be careful, the child is not the reason for the marriage. So when you become the reason for the marriage, when your mother doesn't succeed, they mention your name. And if it's not because I was pregnant for you and you were the one I was carrying, I could have finished my university graduate and I could have finished my JSS, and because I was pregnant for you, and so you become the reason. And when your father married me, he promised me that I was going to continue my education, and then look at me today, a mother of 7 children, and I can't even read and write, so you are bluffing me. One day, they speak in tongues. Communication should not be around the children. It should be between you and your husband for the children.
Okay.
You and your wife for the children. And the choice of words must not be a childish choice of words.
I see.
But once you are a wife and a husband, you have to learn where to say what, when to say what. And if you don't know how to do it, on 0277 609 644. The wife talks to you just anyhow. Don't beat her. Don't raise your hand. Please, they insult you through the children. 0277 609 644. Yes, but there are times they want to insult you, they can't insult you. And they pass it through.
Happy birthday to Jonathan, your head of sound here on TV Africa. Good job you've done. Let's do party, all right? Also, Vashtina, Rosalind Numas, let's do party. Happy birthday to you guys. We are back to do it all over again. Tomorrow is being Breakfast Live here on TV Africa. My name is Kokulumo. See you soon. Okay.
Yeah, we have our 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We just doing 10 minutes. Okay, so you see?
So it's important that we understand that the two people are there because they're husband and wife first.
Yes.
And not to overly, because I mean the attention shifts clearly all the time.
And when you talk
to the child.
When you talk, they make the child feel you hate them.
Yeah.
There's a man who is complaining that before he will get home, the wife has forced the son to come and lie on their bed. And when he talks about it, it goes like he's not being fair.
To what?
The child comes to sleep, leaves where he's sleeping, and comes to sleep on their bed. And so he said he was complaining. And the wife said that the weather now is very cold. So the mattress where the child sleeps on is very cold and it's going to affect the child. So the child needs to sleep on this big one to have the warmth. Or if he wants, she will leave here and go and sleep with the child with the mattress on the floor.
No, what? Is she a mattress? No, is she additional mattress? No, but what business is this, Gra? What at all is this?
And the man says when he said this,
it's as though he's insensitive.
And you see, the painful thing is that when you correct them, even as wife, they repeat your correction with the children. Oof. So he says something, and when the child is doing something, they insult you through the child.
Don't come and be doing so that they will say,
Thank you. Thank you. Go and sleep. Oh. I don't want to be spoken to like a child. Because of you, these children. When it's 8 o'clock, nobody should remind you to go and sleep. Go and sleep before I become the victim. Me too, I'm a human being, somebody's daughter.
Right.
If you go and respond to this war.
What would you go and respond to? Maybe you don't want to sleep. Me, I'll sleep and snore.
Because there are times that you hear, when everybody is sleeping, I am awake. Just to make sure that your food is ready to go to school in the morning. And when you wake up in the morning, instead of you to go straight to the bathroom to go and bath, you come back here, you are sitting. Can you go back and bath and go to school? It is not them.
There's a target, man.
No, your sleeping is their problem.
Oh,
when everybody is sleeping,
yeah,
I am trying to work out something for you.
Yeah.
Then when you wake up in the morning, instead of you to go and bath, you are sitting there. Get up and go and bath and go to school.
It's not them.
Because you sleep, and when you wake up, then you come back to the TV room and come and put on it. You are the one they are talking to. But when they tell you direct, you'll be offended.
Mm-hmm.
Now, women, this is my issue with you. It doesn't mean you are afraid of your husband. But I want you to learn that model of communication is modeling a child who will learn adult talk. But let me tell you this. Any man who has one child and the child goes above 3 years, that child will become a wrong adult.
Say it again, any adult?
Any family,
okay,
husband and wife are married to Samira, and we have a child, and our child is 3 years and is the only child in our house. That child will become a bad adult.
I see.
So I always pray that when God blesses you for the fruit of the womb, you should be able to have more children. Because one child policy destroys the future of the child. From 3 years, if that child hits 5 years without another child in the house, finish. Finish. It's finished. You know why it's finished? Because that child doesn't know how to talk with any child. They eavesdrop on adult communication. So when your friends come, when they are talking, they talk so.
Yeah.
And you hear mothers thinking that my child is very brilliant. As for this, my child, he's so smart, he's so like this. Unfortunately, it is not that the child is brilliant, it's not that the child is smart, but because there's no second child, the child has to play with you people. So they grow to know adult things. So I don't know why when women, yes, if you have a clinical problem, why after your child is above 2 years, you don't want to have a child again, you have a problem. No, I don't have a problem. That one, medically, you are not okay. Or after the child is 2 years, you are trying, the pregnancy is so coming, yes, we want to pardon you. But if you are doing a one-child policy in the relationship, find a way for the child to mingle with other children so that the child will grow with a child mentality. Because it's painful. Growing up, I don't know if you experience it, but in my house, when there's a knock at the door, we rush into the main house. When somebody presses the gate bell, we don't come out of the house. We go into our room. That's the standard operation. No, you open the door for who?
In any case, it's not even safe. Beyond that particular one where people start coming at us and say, it's a cake, it's not even safe.
I went to visit somebody, and when I knocked the door, the small boy opened the door for me, and I was standing behind the trap door. And the mother was asking, who is there? And he started saying all the things. Is that man? Which man? Oh, the man you say he likes fighting on TV, counselor, look at mommy. And I'm talking about a 3-year-old boy who is telling me all the things that the mother and father have been saying about me in the house. And I was standing behind the trap door. And I'm coming, counselor. Oh, counselor, I'm coming though. I'm coming to open for you. Then he called Kelvin. You don't know your uncle. I'm not even your uncle.
Damage control.
I remember KSM said that he met, in his career, he met a family and then the son just turned in face and said, this is the man who I've been fooling. Yes. The small child said, this is the man that has been fooling. Hey, you watch. I said, wow. A comedian was called a fool.
Look at how you put it.
In our upbringing,
Yeah.
If that statement is
Yeah. Charlie, it cannot come.
Mouth.
Hey, I mean, about these days, Charlie, they just point.
There are things we saw that we can't, when we are even play, we can't talk about it. As a child. But we are not raising the children the way they should grow so they won't depart from it. We are using our emotions to drive the children to become what we think they are supposed to be. So communication in the marriage setting must always be taken into consideration that daddy is in the picture, mom is in the picture. Raise the child that the child must grow to appreciate mom and appreciate that. It's open for you to hear at times the things they tell your children.
This small boy in my house tells you when you open the tap,
yes,
and he's not, it's a bit loud. They tell you you should close it because the head is aching.
Your son,
I'm telling you.
How old is he?
5.
I told you. And it's only one.
Yes, but there's another child in the house. Okay. There's another child.
They are together.
Yes, but not. It was not long. I mean, they brought that not too long.
Then he became the thing before you brought the child. That came after 3 years. Before 3 years.
There was a time where he started that particular one where I'm watching television and he's on the pad watching whatever, and mine is louder. He tries to tell me to turn it down. So there was this day I told him if he tells me that again, I'll fly him to the nearest washroom. The next time he tells me that, I'll fly him. So he gets up as though he's angry. Sometimes I feel like just maybe breaking one of the limbs and refixing it back. What do you mean? I'm watching TV, you are saying it's loud, so I should turn mine down.
And I'm saying that they will tell their mother this, and their mother will turn the volume down.
Right. So it's a practice. Jesus. I will fly you to the nearest washroom.
And you see, and when they start like this, their mothers applaud them. As for my son, he's so brilliant, I don't know what to do. This is not brilliant, this is Jimmy. I mean, the visitors come and your child is all over the place misbehaving and you say it's brilliant.
No.
He gives the rundown, whatever happens, and he says it's brilliant. Auntie, we went to a place with a certain woman and he met a small girl. Auntie, mommy said now you are pregnant. And so we should pray for you that you have a girl who will come and play with us in this house. Because the first one died.
So, anyways.
Stop that. Come on, sit down. Oh, mommy. Why? Go inside the room. No, mommy, I'm not going. I'm watching cartoon. And my feet was doing. I see to say I want the earth to open for me to vanish. I mean, there's one place I was sitting, then the child was using the mother's phone to play game. That's what that thing I don't understand. Watching YouTube or whatever. They were there, and then the child came, mommy, this Nama, Kwaku, kept worrying me. And I'm cutting his call, he's still calling. Hey.
You're cutting the call?
Yes. So it means that when you are calling, that small boy, because of his whatever on mother's phone, would just be declining your call. I was just watching what the mother said. The mother said, bring the phone. Then you know what the mother did? Did a call. Hello, Kaku. I'll call you. Junior is playing game on the phone. So I'll call you back just now in the meeting. I'll call you back. So thank you very much.
Hey, Charlie.
I just watched it. In the environment I was in, I was like, and I didn't talk. Just about last Sunday, there was something that happened in my church. One of our lady pastors comes to church with a daughter and like the children. When church is going on, they go for their mother's car key. While the traffic people are there, Then they'll go and sit in the mother's car, put on the air condition. Play, and when you ask, they say they are feeling hot, and an air conditioned church, they are feeling hot, and so they came. So I asked the security people who work the car, why is that car engine on? They say, hey, pastor, it's a regular thing that the children do. I say, eh? So when we are in church, you have to sit inside the car for about 1 hour. I say, eh? Here in this church compound. I went straight to them. I said, hello, why are you in the car? I said, you're feeling what? Hey, put up the engine.
Hey,
I didn't ask your mother permission.
Why would you? And for what reason?
And the security people said they said it. If you say it, they will listen to you. So when I was going to say, hey, pastor, they will come out with you. I said, hey, people, you think that I became a pastor because of children like this?
I know.
Oh my God. I took them to the car, but I kept asking myself, my son, even when I'm leaving my son in the car, I roll the glass down and put up the AC for him to. Even adults in my car, you don't sit in my car when the AC is running. I don't know if you understand. Like,
I do. I mean,
one of the things that irritates me is you visit people and then you are running your engine, the fuel is turning into water, and you are chatting in the car because of mosquitoes, because of heat, and children are in the car. So they, my God. I'm saying that in that marriage setting, there is a husband and a wife. It is not the same communication, like when the father is not present. Absentee fatherhood has a different way of communication as compared to a present father. And most of our wives have even started communicating with our children as if we are absentee fathers. Oh yes, I'm not in America, I'm in Ghana. But I leave the house like your work. See the time you leave the house. You are supposed to be here 4 a.m. because you're supposed to do the morning show. So if you live in somewhere like Oyibi or Dodowa and you are coming to TV Africa, there's a gracious effort of traffic which has been spilled over that Legon road. So you cannot sleep on your bed to even have morning sexual intercourse, morning glory before you come. So what you do is that you leave early. Regularly, the children don't even see you. It's not deliberate. And it's the duty of your wife to let the children feel that daddy is the most hardworking man I've ever met.
And not an absentee father.
And they make the children believe you're absentee. And the fact is that you have clothes. And you see, like morning show, for example. Let me use the morning show people, for example. People think that go after morning show, life has ended for you. Oh, yes. Or it's a morning show host, and by 10 o'clock, the morning show is over. You don't think about, post-production. They don't think about you two working to do your own one gallon, because no matter how much they give you here, you are a morning show host, and you there, you are even okay. You live a certain life that I think is okay for you for now, but I know very soon it will change.
Which life is it?
A morning show host of a big TV station
who
is looking for Uber, it doesn't happen.
Okay.
And when we brought TV Africa, none of our hosts were looking for Uber.
Okay, they were driving.
And we had 5 people who were hosting the morning show.
Okay, they were all having cars.
Now we give them cars.
Oh, Lord, I'm missing. Oh, wow.
I mean, we made them felt they were.
Wow.
We gave people vehicles. People who were hosting. The TV Africa you are seeing, the sweetest part of TV Africa was when it was adopted.
Yeah.
When it was bought.
Yeah.
So and it was very important because the morning show host should have a competitive level with the other colleagues.
Absolutely.
So I'm saying that the way you are doing, you're managing it.
Yeah.
And God will punish the management of TV Africa
right.
if car come and they don't think about you. Because I look at you looking for Uber, a morning show.
Oh yeah, of course.
I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean you don't have a car.
Right, I do.
Last week when you spoke here, I listened to you quietly. Says you have a car and you have graciously.
Of course, I did over.
Yeah. Your wife, so that you have peace of mind. And
yes.
You can be doing Uber.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it not better?
And if your wife is not even thinking of anything,
right,
and have forgotten about such an act,
well, that's up to her.
Then God is watching her from the Garden of Eden. Just a simple gesture like this.
Yeah.
Your wife should wake up in the morning
and
let your son say a prayer for daddy before they drive daddy's car. You see, So that the child will grow with a certain spirit, a certain behavior, a certain intelligence, and a certain respect. But the communication between children in the house, which is 90% mother, that's the problem. All of us. The way I behave is my mother.
Yeah.
Because even when my father is home, I am my mother. Lucky enough for me, the mother I had gave instructions to us from daddy. So the command was not like she's commanding us. My mother can beat you or will say something to you and will tell you that this thing you are doing here, you want to put us in trouble. My father is sleeping and I like drumming with milk tin. So I have a milk tin, I will just do it and I'll do a jazz. It's not making noise. Mama. And my mother will come and say, why do you want to give us trouble? And the way she will say it in the girl language, I don't understand. Your father is sleeping. You want him to wake up and come and deal with me for not stopping you with the noise. Because ideally, when I'm making noise, my father should come out and come and deal with me. You will never hear him shouting, Casti. No. Eli will come and
hold that guy, tune that guy off.
And when I hear them call my mother, me,
if or no,
I know that it is me what I'm doing. So you see the chain of command.
Right.
So when they give an order, my father says, when I started church and I was crazy with the Lord up and down, I'm still crazy, but now we are old.
I know. Yeah.
I'll go to church and church doesn't close on time, so I'll come late. My father give an order. When I go to church and I'm late, they should let me sleep behind the gate. Yes. Whoever opens the door for me will face his wrath. If I'm in church and I see it's 8, even if God is standing. You know, my father didn't tell me this. He told my mother
to extend that particular thing.
My mother called me and gave me all the rattles. I remember one time, the Holy Spirit was too much in church. Church was nice, and I exceeded the time. When I got there, there was no this mobile phone matter. There are two things. You press the bell. And when you press the bell, definitely the it was not this your new Chinese kong, king kong, no music. It is even the people in the fourth house will hear you.
And now you are going to do it continuously. They'll beat you.
So I wanted to spy if the old man has come into the house. If his car is there, then it's in the house. But if the car is not there, I'll press. Mommy will come and whoop me. By all means, mama. I tried my face like this to peep through the gate. Why?
That was your father?
He opened the gate and said, I'm a thief.
So he wants to treat you as one.
He's not learning how to steal.
That's a way of drawing offense against you.
I have come here, I have closed the gate.
You are trying to jump the
gate. I've become a thief.
Charlie.
They called my mother and said, your son is becoming a thief.
Right.
He's jumping again. Teaching people how to come and steal the thief.
I see.
He says he's going to church. A whole Christian who is a thief.
That's a lot of issue for you.
And after that, I didn't know my posture. My hands were just behind me. And my mother is looking at my face. We are all listening to the thief report. And my mother just gave me the sign. We have a sign for sorry. We have a sign move. We have a sign stand. I mean, when the issue have been like, my mother, we have a so he gave me the sign to apologize and not to explain. What's that? And I apologized. I said, I'm sorry. I thought it ended there. Then they changed the time from 8 o'clock to 7:45. You see, now I'm old. All those times, you know that it came to a time I felt that I am not the biological son of my father.
Yeah.
But that thing helped me. Today, I feel the way I can work. From morning when I leave my house at 4 o'clock, I can do, those who watching on Facebook, I do more than 3 radio stations a day.
Yeah.
If you follow me, you can see it.
Yeah.
And I'll go back to church. I get home like 1 o'clock. And the next day, I'm on the move again. Like today, I'll close for red light very late. But tomorrow early morning, I'm on 2 TV stations. Tomorrow early morning. And I realized that it is that capacity that made me. And in all these things, one thing I say I'm so grateful to my mom was that in all these things, she kept on making me feel that your father is a hero, your father is like this. So even though I was thinking, am I truly the biological father? I was not able to go and ask my mother, like this current children.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know, these current children will have the boldness to come and ask you, yes, I've seen some before. So the communication, I see it that I want to give it to the mothers. And I want to plead with all mothers. Don't travel with your pain and pick a car and move it to your child. This is marriage thing, no. Let's begin to appreciate the way the children will become better in future. What future are you looking for that son? How do you tell my son he should never grow and become a journalist? You tell your son, don't become a pastor. I want you to become a doctor and not a pastor. But the man you are marrying is a pastor. How do you tell your son that you will grow? And as for being a mechanic, not in my life again. No. Hey, Nafi, I will be a mechanic's wife. You have to be a different thing. But you are married to a mechanic. You see your life. Every day your friends are clapping for you because when people's car come for repairs, you use it for testing. So every day you're coming to work. Monday they bring you in a limousine. Next time they bring you in Mercedes Benz. The people don't even know your husband is a fitter. They think all the cars belong to your husband. There's simple conversation. You go and spill the beans. People are, hey, Charlie, your husband, every day they change car and bring it to you. Hey, he's a fitter. So it's people's cars. What did you just do to yourself? I look at the woman at Joy FM. The lady did the thing at Joy, and I was like, she's a stupid girl. Every day the husband comes to drop her, and tomorrow it will be some Jaguar. Next time is this car. And so when did she just go down on there, the girls, hey, Charlie, they enjoy this marriage. Oh. Every day they go change their own, change your car. My husband is a fitter, so people's car. From that statement she made, in that simple communication, everybody around lost the respect they have for her, but she didn't say it. Actually, and I felt so bad for her. Yes, somebody says she's being honest. Honest to who? The people looking from far admire the way they bring you in different cars. Why can't you say, oh, thank God for such a husband? How many husbands will come and drop you at work? It's painful, eh? You are taking the child to school. And during Father's Day, I was there. Then they sent a letter to my wife that my father, my hero or something, we should come and spend time with our children in the school. And I asked my wife, they say we should come and spend time as teachers or as... Me, I go do Father's Day recording. Headmistress said I should come and sit in the same class. And you know, the communication in my house, I thank God I've established it. My kids don't bring me that information. They go to their mother. So mommy called me and said, Charlie, this is what they have brought. But I told them that this one will not be possible for us. I said, tell them I have traveled by I'm in Accra. I don't know the addition it will add to the child's education. Because the children, they see me at home. I supervise their homework. I do it. The last time I went for PTA, they said we should be signing their homework. I said, what is the reason? They said they want to see whether the father is present. I said, is there any of your business? You see their mind? You should sign their homework so that they will see you are present. But if I'm absent, is there any for business? Do you know what I do? So even in our schools at times, they change the children's mind. There's a child who is struggling and worrying the mother. The mother just brought the child for about 3 days to we just met at the state radio station. The child is disturbing her. She doesn't want to. The school is demanding the child to write myself and write the father's name. See the problem? Who is your father? What work does your father do? And the father is not present. The father is there, but the father is somebody's husband. And I could see that they are doing some means to get some means. Because when you go and write, my father's name is Reverend Counselor Luto. They say, Counselor Luto Benny. You see the connection?
Mm-hmm.
I plead with women that communication is important. And let's let the children grow with a sensible way of respecting their adults. My final words are that they will grow one day.
Okay.
And the way you are talking, when you are speaking and your child is coming, change your tone. Change your words. Your wives, when they are talking to you and they are exchanging words, they don't care whether the child is coming. How do you have quarrel and your small boy will hold your mom is okay? And you're happy. There is something that the mom is okay. Or daddy, you are just about to hit and then your son is crying and you are just, and you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
We are sitting in a car and you are doing something, you think the child is not watching. No, be careful. Once you are in marriage, if the marriage is bad, and you think the reason why you are misbehaving and making the children believe that their father is useless is because you are in a bad marriage, I want to encourage you to go for divorce. Simple. One person insulted the mother-in-law to the child. Oh yes. Told the child the grandmother is a witch. The child asked the mommy, when are we going to have my second born? Like, I need a sister. I said, then your grandmother should leave me. Your grandmother is a witch. So when I delivered you, he didn't want me to have any child again. And when they went, you know these current popcorn children?
Mm-hmm.
When they went to grandma's place, and grandma said, come, Mama, I won't come. Mommy said, you are a witch, so you don't want me to have a sister. Open! This matter. Till today they are fighting it. And everybody say what the child will say is true. No matter what the wife is saying, he say no. The child heard it clear. Why do you tell the child? Yes, the grandmother is a witch. It's true. But me, I know my mother is a witch. Yes, I know. Because every woman who has a son is a witch. But if you can't marry a witch son, you are kissing a witch son. You are having sex with a witch son. Are you not abetting to the witchcraft contest?
Partners in crime.
Thank you. That's the right word. I beg you. Let's be very careful with what we say. The way we talk. I'm not at home. Let the child feel that I am the father of the house.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying child. And you know that most of us grew up to realize that most of the things our mothers told us about our fathers were lies.
Okay. Not in my case.
Said were exaggerated.
Okay, not in my case though.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
They're exaggerated. Yes. I mean, I remember the last time you shared your whatever it is, but you could have gotten more detail. I told you the last time you were going with the perception of what you have heard.
No. Again, you see the thing you said, I think I want to agree that because I didn't have a sibling my co-equal, I started thinking like an adult. But what happened to me was I grew up early in terms of I'm not allowing whatever. I think she was seeing the action that I needed to see the man. Okay, so the things I even heard from my father or about my father were not from that woman, were from people. So she wanted the opportunity to go. So don't get those things people are saying. Go and experience it yourself.
So that what they are saying, whether it's true or
not,
go and rich and you are struggling.
Yeah.
So you go and see that the guy is a carpenter. He's not rich like they are saying.
Absolutely. So I went. Got the thing myself. So when I came through, she asked. I didn't even want to divulge this whole entire thing. So really, in my case, it was from people that I heard these things, not from my auntie, because she was. Anytime we want to talk, no, let's not talk about him once he's not around. Let's whatever. Anytime you see him, blah blah. So I think she did
good training.
Really, really good training.
That's a good training.
Really.
So those people
really,
your father is not present, and they paint a dark picture for you to go and see him.
Absolutely.
So the day you have a chance to meet your father.
It can be informed. I get the issue of
respect for them.
Absolutely.
So whatever they said.
Yes. If it were
they told you when you meet him, and I'm
Yeah.
saying that when you are living with a child and the father is not present, and you are the only one at home, the day the child meets the father, everybody should see that you have raised a better child.
Absolutely.
I always said that, look, my children who are not in the house with me, with other women, anytime they come to our house, the children in the house should see that where they are well trained. But the children come and then we'll see the difference. Do you understand? And that is why it is. It shouldn't be so. Women have a bigger role in raising the future leaders.
Absolutely.
And we are pleading with you. We are begging you. No matter how true know we are, raise better husbands for us. But the current generation of the Fia Schwarzeneggers and the Mafia and the rest of the Moesha and the rest, they need their co-equals to marry. But I believe that we can make a generation that is better to meet their needs.
Right.
Because if not, so communicate well with your children.
Right.
And don't use them to blast their father. If you want to blast their father and you think you have the gas, call their father blast.
I see. Okay, messages.
Oh, I read. Oh, somebody have sent a message for you.
Who's that? Evelyn?
Yes.
Oh, Evelyn. I just saw Evelyn's. Koku, your countenance this morning tells me you're really learning. Of course, I mean, these are.
But he has handled his job like an everyone
yeah.
waiting for.
Yeah, Pito.
Are you drink Pito?
No, I don't drink alcohol. No, I don't drink any alcohol. I only do 2.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
You have only 2 types of alcohol.
Yes.
I mean, don't mention it because when you mention, people will buy it for you. So don't mention it.
Smirnoff and Kiss. But you said when I mention, people will buy it for me.
So you want to
So I mentioned.
Smirnoff is alcohol.
Yes, it is. There's a bit 5%.
Oh, so you do.
That's why I say I don't do any kind of alcohol.
So what do you call alcohol?
The gin, the whiskey, those hard
so
liquor.
5 is not alcohol.
Oh no, and it has for me it has tastes. So you see what I'm telling. Smirnoff, Kiss.
Kiss is what? Is it a drink?
Yes, it's in a can. Yeah.
Me, the only kiss I know is condom. So I mean,
No. I don't drink. A condom is not drink. It's kiss. It's long. It's a bit lengthy in whatever.
So you drink that?
Yes, those ones that have taste.
So like Casaprecon.
No.
Alomobite.
No.
It's medicine.
No.
You can't drink it.
No, ever, never.
Don't say never because you can be sick and the only thing that can bring you back is alomobite.
No, I'm not sure.
You can lose your potency and they will do concoction for you. Alomobite.
Only alomobites.
Yeah.
Concoction. No.
You can't drink it.
No, I'm not
But have you
sure.
taken Akpeteshie before?
No.
Oh, then you are far. Have you had chicken pox before?
I sure should.
Maybe you've not had it before, then you are yet to have. And if you don't want to have it now, then start drinking Akpeteshie.
No. I nearly said okay. You were telling me to go and drink alcohol. I said no.
No, but it's better to drink Akpeteshie than drink any other thing.
Huh?
People who drink Akpeteshie, there's nothing happening to them. They have a good skin color. That's all.
Okay, excessive.
They
Good.
become smooth.
Excessive drinking. No, I'm not sure. I want to don't take counselor's advice.
5%.
Yeah, 5%.
That's good.
Yeah, and taste. And
So
with taste.
they say, don't you do red wine?
No. Red wine. No.
It's not
I'm a villager.
nice.
I'm a villager. So red wine, what red wine does to me is that it makes my tummy hollow. When you take wine,
How?
I don't know. I have a feeling, hollow
Is it
feeling.
romantic or does it cause libido in your life as a man?
No, I've not paid attention to that particular one.
It causes erection?
No, as I said, I've not.
Stomach bloats?
No, as I say, I feel hollow, so I don't do wine.
Hollow, like what? Like
Empty, like.
you mean when you take like what you're dressing to, you become hollow?
Yeah. I think I agree with you.
Okay.
Amma Edua Bading, can we have a part 2 on raising children, especially with the first time? I mean, I think I do.
Oh,
I do. I think I'd agree with that. I'd agree.
Raising children on the first timers.
Yes, and even all of these, because it's something we need to pay attention to.
Oh, but that's good, Charlie. So I mean, 5%. But that's case, and I've not. I don't know. Maybe you have to send me a picture of the case big. I've not seen it before.
Oh no, I will.
As for the smell of, I've seen the
Oh,
smell
no.
of, smell of ice. Is it different?
Yes,
But
it's
you
the
know,
same thing.
The smell of alcohol.
No, all of them. No, that's without the taste, I guess. That one is without. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm not too sure that's without the taste. I don't know. I've not taken that one before. But smell of.
Are we taking Kebasho before?
What's Kebash? No, I'm not too sure. Once is those local.
And what of Shandy?
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
That's just two. That's just 2%.
Oh, so you know the percentage?
Yeah. Of course I should. If I'm going to take something, I should know the percentage. So I can do. There's this Togo one, small one. There's this Togo small drink. That's just 1%.
That's why the green bottle.
Yes, panache indeed. You know, so those ones. So I graduate panache to Shandy to Smirnoff to Kiss. That's all. That's all.
You've been
That's all.
doing Kiss for how many years now?
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, it's great to
it's true. No. I won't. No. I won't upgrade anywhere. There's nowhere that is written that morning show must take 20%. I won't do.
You know Countryman Sungo?
Ja.
You know him?
Java show.
You know him?
I do.
He doesn't do any percentage.
I see.
He does water.
I know, right? Okay, then I'll do water.
Yes, but do water.
With something else.
So water.
I'm leaving you.
What you like? Panache.
Yeah, panache.
There are a lot of drunkards on this page.
I know, right? They are mentioning the things. Anyways.
Evelyn's writing this thing. I think she's also a wine person.
She looks like.
You don't even want to know the percentage you take. But it's okay. Some of us.
This wine thing also has to do with the home you've been brought up from. Okay. It's. I didn't grow up in an exotic home.
So you didn't see wine in your house.
No. You don't have money to eat enough food and you want to buy wine. Where do you have?
What was the regular bottle that you see there?
Of course, these soft drinks, they were Fanta. Thank God in my day, Coca-Cola Fanta was, we drink it once in a while. Easter, Christmas, those things. Thank God for my dispensation.
So?
It's not these boys who drink it every day now. Annoying.
They give you napkin and two bottles.
To go and buy. To go to the store and buy and wrap it. Oh, Lord have mercy.
So my dad comes to visit me and then I request for Clavier. And I don't have Clavier bottle in my house.
I know.
Forever minister.
Huh.
And that's why he'll be sitting there waiting for you.
I know.
So this guy said, I have to drive to a place and then I don't matter. Me pay Clavier. Also 2 hours. You need to.
They still do that? No, but I thought you can buy Clavier. So they still return the bottle?
There are normal shops around my place. So,
okay.
I wanted my father to change the state. So I went back home and said, now, there's some, but they said, if you don't have bottle, then you say, tell the woman you will need money.
So it's a practice. I see.
And I realized that, Charlie, no matter who you are, you're always a son.
I see.
Who remember minister like that? Charlie.
You would always go. You always go.
My father was not drinking until his old age.
Oh, I see. I see.
And it's okay if you are good.
Once a while, yeah.
And it's good. If you know your percentage, like
yeah, I do.
Samuel just showed me what the case drink looks like, and so I've now
sent it to you. Yeah,
he just showed me the case.
You should try it. It's good.
The case and me
in
this state.
I'm sorry.
But who have not even taken alcohol. How do you feel with me without alcohol?
Yeah, in this day. I just realized it. No, don't do it. Don't do alcohol.
So when I take alcohol, I'll not be hollow.
No, that hollow. You should. Maybe I should. No, God should give you that feeling.
Hey, why is he again?
God should give you that feeling.
God must bless you to change and start doing wine.
Wine, It's a big. Yeah, I get that.
It's a big time. Sarkodie.
Yeah.
He was doing. Now you see him with a glass of wine.
Yeah, and cigar.
Yeah.
Charlie.
So he should be there.
Charlie, money would do something.
And they have wines that Charlie people take and.
I see. Then is the correct one me to have not been taken to?
Also, yeah. Okay.
I cannot. Maybe it's the fake ones. Those.
Please help Kweku take.
Yeah, correct one. Not the 20 cities.
No, 20 cities.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, 20. The wine 20. Everything. I know, right? 20 Ghana. Anyways.
Thank you very much.
Right.
277. You need to push now my number. Buy him some of the kits. 1 pack, and next week, please bring him 1 pack. Is it sold in packs?
That I don't know about.
Please
That I don't know about. I buy things. When I said I don't know about, somebody else said, "Oh, it means like the guy we're going no mercy, whatever."
My money show. Don't worry, they will change it.
Please change me.
I mean, we will change it before the change of government.
I know, right?
Yes, most of you. I told you today I was going to discuss the national cathedral, but I'll do that next time.
Right.
This morning didn't do much, but it's okay. Thank you very much, and God bless you. God bless you for everything. You have drank what you are supposed to drink. Koku is a 5% drink. That means he will live long.
Yeah, I will.
When he increases to 10.
No, I won't.
Right. 609 644. But there are times that you can get sick and they will mix medicine for you with alcohol.
Oh, that's fine. That's once in a while.
Yes.
That's once in a while.
I mean, I remember the first time I took hypertension was because I had chicken pox. And I didn't even take it. They mixed it with guava leaves and some other things. They are supposed to smear it on you and you become okay. I got drunk with the sense of the hypertension.
Ooh.
Yes, I was solid. And they said I should save some. When I took it, I felt somebody was holding this side of me.
Don't go close again.
When I squeezed my face, my mother said, "What? Check him on."
And as though you are right, my people.
It's good though, I mean, but it's good. Me, I think I'm not a drunkard because of my mother. I mean, the level of this thing they give us, if you go and drink, it's okay. I've not smoked weed before. I've not smoked cigarette before. It doesn't make me the best person on earth, but it is, I didn't have the opportunity to smoke weed or cigarettes.
Okay.
All I do is ginger honey chips, and it is 0.8%. And you know I'm going to hear the same in the world. Go for ginger honey. 860. 215. 200. Somebody goes to America. You drink or not,
I know.
There's no which one only. You look for 30%. 027760924 in the ginger honey chips. And in America, it is 862152007. Please order for your ginger honey chips. You are not buying these days. And you know I need the money to do what I'm supposed to do. Why are you doing that to me? I'm going for elections. I'm standing as a presidential candidate. And so 2024, you see me as a candidate. But until then this is not 20%. This is not 20%, but it is Tonga Tali capsule. A man whose male organ has died and is not working, is not erecting, you are impotent, now you are using stress, hiding behind work, just go for Tonga Tali capsule. And your sperms are not active. Tonga Tali capsule. And when you go for it, one of the things you shouldn't forget is that people are just taking the Tonga Tali capsule and they don't know the importance of the ginseng capsule. Add the capsule for it and your potency will stand tall and you become the best man in town. But Tona Tota, sphincters, you can get some in a place. You go to another DSK, Chakra, you can get some at the first man. And if you're a woman or a man whose pot belly is bigger than my own, all you need, you can wear breast double breasted. All you need is this one. Check it. It's called the Apti, the green tea. When you take it and put it in cup, you're solid to go. It clears. And you're a woman like Samira and a group whose sexual drive has become low in the name of the Lord. All you need is this one. Your libido will come back. Arise and shine. Arise and shine, for the Lord has come upon you. Just go for this one. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited to see that Endura, my friend, and Endura son, all you need is find that baby diaper for your baby and for any other person who has to do that. Call me right now on 0277 609 644. So let's say Coffee Gold. Say a big thank you.
Yes.
Viewers, I'm going to wear his clothing very, very soon.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Coffee Gold.
Nice. Coffee Gold did so well for us, and they are doing well for Kukulumu. And
Yes.
Father's Day did so well.
Yeah,
I appreciate you very, very much. And I know that I'm going to use your things to do my next interview.
Absolutely.
Before the things come back. What happened? I'm sorry that all the thing I was saying, people didn't hear because my phone was mute.
All throughout?
Yes.
No,
I just
but
found it was muted.
No, but they would
My
have.
God, right? I
maybe
just thought
it's
I was
now.
muted. And nobody said no sound there. It could be a hollow sound. But you can see there's a difference now. I didn't watch it. When you press it twice, it becomes mute. Charlie, I didn't show the guy. But it's okay. This is from Bodyline Clothing. And this my suit has been with me for so many years. I just realized that I am not growing.
You are not, huh?
Yeah, because this suit that I'm wearing is about 7 years.
You don't even have pot belly.
The pot belly, I want it because I realize that it's reducing my ability to get a loan from the bank. I want it. I struggle when it's trying to come, then it goes down. But I pray to God that one of these is not through sickness, but I can have a pot belly that can give me ability to be able to go for loan. But let me say a big thank you to Bodyline Clothing for my suit. This is a quality suit. I think it's 7th year now. Is this 7 years? Yes. So if I'm wearing the same suit for 7 years, it means that I have a good wife as well, who keeps my laundry very, very well. You know, they take good care of my things, and I'm happy with it. And my sneakers, you know how it is. For some time, for 1 year, I've been doing sneakers from one place, and you can go for one. But from next month, I've stopped. No more sneakers. I'm coming here with slippers like Koku. He's proving to people that his nails are neat.
Yeah.
Me, I know my nails are neat too. We shall see. It will be competition here. Kofi Gold on the couch. But thank you very much. Good night, good morning, good afternoon. And I'm excited you came to join us. Train the child the way he should grow. And when he grows, he will not depart from it. Thank you very much. Good night.